guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ayo, also known as OJ22. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to this channel. You do not stumble upon this YouTube channel by mistake. It's by divine connection. So please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and also leave a comment down below telling me what you like about this video and the kind of videos you would like me to create. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to this channel. God bless you. Before we begin this video, I would like to say a happy new year to you guys. I know my happy new year is coming really late, but it is better late than never. I am so happy to be in 2025, and I know you guys are happy about that also. So please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. So in this video, I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys how to create a flawless makeup look, and I know that this is something that a lot of people will like to know about or learn. So this video is actually a very detailed one, so I will advise you right now to grab a cup of coffee or your popcorn and just sit down and watch this video. And if you have like makeup equipment, you can practice with this. Now, I do not remember the foundation that I used in this video, and fun fact, I am actually doing this voiceover at midnight, so I basically will not be remembering a lot of the product that I used in this video, but bear with me. So the product that I'm using here, I think it is Fenty Beauty, but I don't know the shade. But make sure when you're using your foundation, it is your exact shade that you're using. So what I did right here is to just blend the whole foundation into our skin. And the fun fact about this foundation is that the oxidation is just so beautiful. Like, you guys can see the application and how it oxidizes into our skin. It's just so beautiful and so lovely. I didn't know that Fenty Beauty makeup actually can oxidize into skin, but I absolutely love how it turned out. So I'm using this my CCE Beauty as my blush. Literally what I use this to do is to create SFX makeup, but because I couldn't find my blush, I decided to use a red shade, and I use red shade on Darkskin because it just gives this very sweet reddish tone to the face. And dark skin, most of us have like a red undertone, so it just works perfectly fine. So I'm using Chestnut of this Born This Way Too Faced concealer. It is just a shade lighter than our actual skin tone, so you want to use a shade or two shades lighter than your actual skin tone or your client's skin tone when you are applying your concealer. And the concealer is to just create an highlight. I always say it several times. I remember one of the classes that I hosted last year, I told my students that when you look at an actual face, one of the things you see is that the under eye, the forehead, the chin, and the cupid bow, they are always very lighter than the rest of the face. The rest of the face has this shadow, but then the under eye has this pop of color that is so beautiful. So when you are doing your makeup, you are actually just replicating what is on your face naturally. So I looked at my model face and I realized, oh, so this is how our face is like. So I have to look for something that is very similar if I want to get a skin like finish, if you guys understand what I mean. So right now I'm just blending the whole concealer into our skin, and you can see how flawless this looks. See, I swear by Born This Way, it's just an amazing concealer. So I'm using this my Nigerian brand. This is a palette, a powder palette from V Beauty. You guys can actually go on their page to order for yours. So I'm using a light shade on that palette. I've forgotten the name, so you guys are going to pardon me. I am so sorry, but make sure that you are using a powder that is a shade lighter than you, or you get a translucent setting powder. So one that I would recommend is the Merak Cosmetics. That one is actually very nice. And also I use this setting powder from Charlotte Tilbury, and not Charlotte Tilbury, sorry, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Yes, that's the one. So I use their translucent powder. It's actually very, very amazing. So I'm taking a powder from that same palette. That palette has all the shades that I need. So for contour, for our actual powder shade, I just use that particular palette. Now you guys will forgive me again because I do not remember the setting powder that I used to bake this particular look, but I think it is Mera Cosmetics. I think so. Yes, I'm sure it's Mera Cosmetics, because that's one setting powder that I also love so much. And this one I use Mera Cosmetics on dark skin most times. So for the Caucasians and the likes, the Asians and all of them, I actually use, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's not like it's not actually good on, dark skin, but I think I prefer, using Nigerian brands on dark skin than actually using the likes of Anastasia Beverly Hills and the rest of them. So right now I am just, trying as much as I can to use this my powder. This is the one that I use for like my so I'm just using my CoverGirl bronzer to just add warmth into the face. So I'm trying to do a reverse contour right here. So that is what we call reverse contour. It's actually a very, very nice technique, most especially when you are not, or when you do not use like a contour powder or contour cream. So right now I'm using this Benign Clown White for our eye, just to pop, because I always love my eyeshadow to be very, very pigmented. So I actually used to use the Benign Clown White just to pop the color of the eyeshadow, if you get what I mean. So I'm so sorry I did the eyebrows off camera. I am going to insert a video or do a video very soon. So if you want that video, please just leave it in the comment section and I'll create that and post that. So for the eyelid, I am using this my blush palette. So there is this orange in my blush palette. This is the Juvia's Place blush palette. I actually love Juvia's Place. It is so pigmented, I don't even know how to explain. So you guys can see up close and personal how the eyeshadow really look. So I am using my Mera Cosmetics to just shade our waterline and our eyelid, go over our eyelid a little bit, just to add this seamless look or seamless structure to the eye. So she has these very pretty small eyes that I love so much, and it was just so easy for me to define the eye. Yeah, there are a lot of people that I find it really difficult, and I'm very, very happy that she doesn't have a teary eye. So you guys can see how the eye is looking. Oh my goodness. So right now I'm just using my mascara to brush the eyelashes. It's been a while since I actually did a voiceover, and that is weird. And just to say this again, I am so sorry I've not been online for over 2 months. I decided to take a break, and I was just thinking, do I really want to come back on YouTube or do YouTube? But I'm back, and by the special grace of God, I'm back for good. So right now I'm just moving down to the lips. If you know me, for black skin or dark skin, I always go for black eyeliner first to just align the lip. And the reason why I do this is because I want the lip to stand out. So when I use the black to line, then I use any color that I want to now walk over that black. The reason is because I want a pop of color. I want the shade to come out, the shade to be very pigmented. So if I'm using pink, for example, I use black to line it first, and then I go over with a pink just to give me a deeper and a darker shade of pink or another color generally. So right now I'm just using, because I just want the lip to be as natural as it can be, so I'm using the lipstick that is that is closest to our lip color. You can say my model is like, oh my god, she can't believe her eyes. But yeah, even while I was creating this particular look, I kept on looking at my model and I was like, girl, you are so beautiful. So yeah, she's in awe and I'm in awe too. Anyways, I think all of us are in awe together. So right now I'm just using my blush. You guys can see that I didn't use too many products, and well, it depends on who is watching and what they think, but for me, I'm not using so many products. So this is my tequila palette. This is the glow palette. So I just picked a color that I like and I am using that to create, you know, the highlight. And you can see when you're creating your highlight, please make sure that you move back, look at the face from afar, so that you can tell where your, you know, highlight needs to fall. You can see she's not smiling, she's smiling. The highlight is popping anytime, any day. So yeah, I think this is all. We've come to the end of this video and I really enjoyed talking. It's been a while since I actually said anything or do a voiceover, so I'm glad to be back. So yeah, leave a comment down below telling me the kind of video you would like me to create next. I am a makeup artist and a hairstylist, so you're going to be seeing a lot of makeup and hair videos on this channel. So if you need any video or you want me to create any video, please leave that in the comment section and I will make sure to get right into it and post it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.